Understanding I, Section 1, Introduction, the Age of AI Learning Objectives. By the end of this section, learners will be able to identify examples of artificial intelligence in daily life. 2. Explain what artificial intelligence means in both casual and formal terms. 3. Understand why the 21st century is often referred to as the age of AI. When we look back at the history of human progress, it can often be divided into great revolutions. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries mechanized human labor, introducing machines that could perform tasks once done entirely by human hands. Factories, steam engines, and railways reshaped the way civilization operated. The digital revolution of the late 20th century automated information. Computers, software, and the internet transformed communication, commerce, and knowledge itself. In just a few decades, societies around the world reorganized themselves around this digital infrastructure. And now we are experiencing what many scholars, scientists, and governments call the age of artificial intelligence. Just as steam and electricity redefined work and industry, just as computers and the internet redefined communication and learning, AI is redefining how decisions are made, how creativity emerges, and how societies organize information and power. But let's make this less abstract. Consider a typical morning in your life. You unlock your phone using your fingerprint or perhaps through facial recognition. That is AI. You open TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, and within seconds you are greeted by a recommended feed that seems uncannily accurate to your tastes and past choices. Again, that is AI. You switch to Google Maps to plan your commute, and it instantly calculates not just the distance, but the real-time traffic conditions, suggesting the fastest option. That too is AI. Later on, as you scroll through Amazon or Flipkart, products seem to appear that you were already thinking of. Once again, AI at work. So pause for a moment. Try to account. In this simple morning scenario, how many times did you already use AI without even naming it as such? This reveals a critical truth. Artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic concept. It is not waiting to appear in laboratories years from now, nor is it confined to science fiction movies about robots. It is already here, deeply embedded in the invisible fabric of our daily lives. And importantly, this is true not only in urbanized spaces, but globally. From agriculture that uses AI sensors to banking systems that monitor fraud, AI has quietly moved into the mainstream of everyday human experience. Now let us take the step of defining it clearly. In the simplest terms, artificial intelligence is when machines are designed to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include recognizing and interpreting speech, identifying faces or objects in an image, solving problems, making predictions, or recommending decisions. A more formal description, often cited in computer science, is as follows. Artificial intelligence is the science and engineering of creating machines that exhibit intelligent behavior. Behavior that, if carried out by humans, we would describe as evidence of intelligence. This definition is useful, but it also risks creating confusion. Because when we hear the word intelligence, we might imagine that machines are thinking, imagining, or reasoning in the way a human does. They are not. Here lies a critical distinction. AI does not think. It does not dream. It does not possess feelings or intentions. What appears intelligent is in fact the result of algorithms processing vast amounts of data, analyzing patterns, and then applying rules to output results. Let me give you an analogy. Consider how a child learns to recognize cats versus dogs. You show the child hundreds of examples. Eventually, they notice essential features. Maybe cats have certain ears or dogs have wagging tails. And they learn to classify new animals based on these patterns. AI works in a very similar way. Given thousands of images labeled cat or dog, it can learn to statistically differentiate between them. Later, if you present a new, unseen image to the system, it can say with confidence, "This is a cat," or "This is a dog." But remember, the AI has not understood what a cat or dog truly is in the sense we do. It has no concept of fur, playfulness, or companionship. It only identifies patterns and applies mathematical probabilities. Its intelligence is functional, not conscious. This brings us back to why experts describe our time as the age of AI. AI is not just an isolated technology like a TV or a camera. Instead, it is a general-purpose technology, like electricity or the internet, one that reshapes entire industries and societies. It stretches across healthcare, where AI systems can help doctors detect cancers more accurately from images. It expands into politics and government, where algorithms can analyze vast databases of sentiment, behavior, and election trends. It is shaping culture through platforms that recommend media, music, and films, and it is even entering into creativity itself, as systems can generate stories, art, or designs in ways we once thought were uniquely human. To summarize, what you must take away here is simple but profound. Artificial intelligence is here, already influencing you every day. It is defined as the ability of machines to simulate intelligent human behavior. But remember, it does this not by thinking like us, but by processing vast amounts of data. And because of this, the 21st century is rightly called the age of AI. Reflection on your personal life. In the last 24 hours, how many AI-powered systems did you use? Which one influenced your choices the most? Did you know at the time that it was powered by artificial intelligence, or did it feel invisible? Take a moment to think. This reflection will help you realize that AI is not only futuristic, it is already part of your present. Key takeaways. 1. Artificial intelligence has already become an invisible part of daily human routines. 2. AI is when machines perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as language recognition, object detection, and decision-making. 3. AI does not think like humans. It recognizes patterns in data and applies algorithms. 4. The 21st century is widely called the age of AI because, like electricity or the internet, it is reshaping all aspects of human society.